for positions, and of course the spokespersons who speak on their behalf, or the supporters who believe in their promises. As we enter into another political campaign season, it is time for them to try to regale you again with their saccharine promises. I'm talking honestly,
saccharine indeed.
It is time for them. The period of toasting.
Yeah, true.
It's like when you're toasting a young lady. But let me tell you my name before we get into all of that. My name is Chioma Innocent, and I'm not here alone.
And I'm Solomon Ofem. Again, welcome to the New Nigeria Debate. Our red carpet, your red carpet to the 2027. As Chioma has said, we're here to give you the latest what happened in politics, especially in this situation, in this time, in this period. Political parties, the preparation ahead of the 2027 general election. Again, welcome to New Nigeria Debate.
Yes, right here today we'll be talking about the opposition and how they are intensifying their strategies as President Tinubu has blatantly refused to step down. He says, look, I'm not stepping down for anyone. If you can beat me, all well and good. But if you cannot beat me, just know that I'm not going to make it easy for you. The APC already has a presidential candidate. The ADC has their presidential candidate. The SDP, the AAC already also has their presidential candidate. We are waiting on some other opposition political parties. It seems the PDP, we have the PDP, we have the PDP again, then we have the PDP dash APM. Now, of course, we have the PRP. We are waiting on their presidential candidate. Let us know who emerges so that Nigerians can know those who are vying for the position of the number one in the country. Now, I was speaking with a colleague the other day, and I talked about how I wasn't very happy with how the leaders see themselves as, when they call it, like when the president calls himself the father of the nation, or when the governor calls himself the father of the nation. You're not the father of the nation, you are the employee of the people, more like a servant leader. Yes, you will call you the number one, but when you have this kind of mindset that you are, it's supposed to be like you are here for the people, you are here to serve the people and not here to rule the people. Anyway, we have joining us via the phone today our guest. He is Comrade Wolimoh Olajide, National Vice Chairman of the People's Redemption Party in the Southwest region of the country. He was also the former National Treasurer of the National Association of Nigerian Students. Will be talking to us today about opposition strategies and what's happening within his parties as opposition parties conduct their primaries. Good afternoon to you, sir. A pleasure to have you here.
Good afternoon, my sister. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Solomon talking to you.
Mr. Solomon, thank you so much. My pleasure joining you guys.
So let's kick off with People's Redemption Party, PRP. Your party is the oldest surviving political party, founded in 1978. Yes. But take us through the ideology of your party.
As one of the oldest party in Nigeria, as the oldest party to be precise in Nigeria, one of our major ideals we have been following from then to date. The ideology is, people's first. When I mean people first, is we talked about people's well-being, and that is what has been driving the party. Because whatever we are doing, we think about people. We always put people first in our agenda, and that's actually what has been helping surviving the party. Even at the point when the party was registered, we took the matter to court and then it was replaced.
Okay, some would say your party have been very quiet in the especially in this political season, where lots of political parties are trying very hard to make some shine, either through the personality.
That we have to join them. No, don't do that kind of thing. As others party, we always let our fight. I will fight it all fronts. So that is what we do. And in terms of advocating, we just concluded, according to the INEC guideline, we just concluded with party registered. So we canvass people, we get more people, and that's why we see as of today, we have thousands of Nigerians almost millions of Nigerians that have registered with PRP. We did a thorough advocacy, canvas for people, more members to come on board to join PRP, and that's why I see that even in the last primary we had, it has to be heard across the country. We didn't just station it in Abuja, we stationed across the 36 states of Nigeria, including FCT, and you need to see the turnout of people, the massive turnout of people coming to partake in the primary. That's one of the results of our advocacy during the last primary.
What would you say is the major difference between your party and the other opposition political parties? Because obviously, you know, the pressure is more on the APC. Lots of political parties are jostling, making political strategies, all in the name of trying to remove APC and the President Bola Tinubu from power. What is the major difference between your party and the other opposition political parties in Nigeria?
One of the major difference among us, and that makes us different from all other opposition parties in Nigeria, is our ideology. We don't oppress. PRP doesn't oppress. You understand? Practically, like the instances of the sales of form, our National Assembly's form is just 120. You understand? Go and check.
120,000 or for 120 people?
120,000 naira.
Wow. What about the presidential candidate nomination form? How much was it?
The candidate form is 20 million naira for me.
As against people who are selling theirs for 100 million.
Yeah, ours is 20 million naira. And even for the females among the aspirants, was sold for 10 million naira. And like the assembly I've talked about, for female has to be 160,000 naira. Any female aspirant that comes our assembly, Federal of Rep is just sold it for 700,000 naira. You understand? So those are the major things that we do that make us different from other political parties. Even among the opposition, we have some opposition parties that sold their form for assembly 66 million naira. We have some that sold their form 3 million naira. We even have some, yes, we have 3.5 million naira. Why we sold the one just 120 million naira.
So basically, your party is not money centered.
No, we are not. That's why we call ourselves Talaka Party. It has been resistant like that. Talaka Party.
For those who don't know the meaning, what is the meaning of Talaka?
The Talaka means masses. Not poor, I say, not people that are poor, but the masses. So, and that is why we said people first is one of the cardinal points of PRP agenda.
All right. So, we want to say congratulations to former Governor Donald Duke, whom has been reported he won the PRP presidential ticket for the 2027 election. The former Cross River State governor reportedly he emerged that he polled the highest number of votes at the presidential primary that was held on Tuesday in Abuja. You say it's a few questions I want to draw out from this. You say your party has a lot of members. When the APC had their primaries, it occurred over a period of 3 to 4 days. The same thing for the ADC. If your party had their primary on only 1 day and everybody voted and somebody emerged, do you really have the numbers that you say you have? And secondly, does the former Cross River State governor have what it takes to battle for this seat? I mean, we have people we can call political heavyweights or giants, as the case may be. Atiku Abubakar won the ticket of the ADC. We have Showore in the AAC, of course, President Bola Tinubu in the APC. Does Chief Donald Duke have what it takes to battle these people, especially the incumbent?
Yes, he has what it takes. You know, one of the things in PRP is that the battle is not going to be left for Donald Duke alone. Even why we call ourselves Talaka Party, the little one we have to invest it on him, because it's not all about him, it's all about PRP. And it's not all about PRP, it's all about Nigeria. And when we talk about Nigeria, we talk about masses. You know, whatever we have is for our own self in terms of the commitment. Donald Duke have like minds too. They have friends, whether the former governors, even incumbent governors that can easily come around to equally support him, because we know this country is not what it's supposed to be. So the like minds I'm talking about are equally on standby to come out and say, okay, no, let us rescue this country together from the anti-oppressors called the ruling party. So don't be surprised by the time the campaign begins fully, you see a lot of things, good things coming out from PRP that can actually give us the headway to make sure we give our campaign a good idea and begin to, just like what we said when we were running this primary. Some of the things that made Donald Duke emerge is that no, I have what it takes actually to run a perfect campaign that could give a good fight to the ruling party. Donald Duke is not just an ordinary person. He's a companion that's very known across the board in terms of what he has done in the past and what he intends to do. As I've said, we are not leaving the battle for him alone. The whole of PRP structure, whether member of the school, whether state, the national level, everybody is probably getting ready to come out en masse to give him maximum support when the campaign begins. And by the grace of God, we are going to give them a good fight to make the government in power.
All right. Talking about giving the government a run for their money, I mean the ruling party, but you did not answer my question about numbers. President Bola Tinubu won the primary elections of the APC with over 10 million votes. Atiku won that of the ADC with almost 1.9 million votes.
My sister, Tinubu did not contest
Sir,
against
Donald
anybody.
Duke is winning with 6,000, just 6,499, about 6,500 votes only.
My sister.
How many people do you have in this party?
Tinubu did not contest against anybody. And that's what makes us to be different from them.
He did contest against one person though.
Anybody. Anybody. Forget Tinubu did not contest against anybody. It's obvious. So forget all this shambles they are doing. So you're saying the INEC give a deadline for the register there, for the party register to be submitted. We submitted our own way back as thought. And for all those ones you have seen that came to vote for this for the Donald Duke and two other persons, you understand, are strictly the ones that are submitted before the election. Before the voters register was submitted to INEC, which was submitted on 4th of May. After then, even before then, we have some members that actually their name appear on the voters register that didn't really come out to vote. And you know how Nigerian votes, you know how it goes. It mustn't be everybody that come out to vote. You understand? Despite advocacy everywhere, all over. And after that 10th of May, we had a number. We have more good numbers that came out to actually vote. That register with PRP. And don't forget, in Nigeria election, it's not always a member of the party that come and vote when it comes to general election. It's not actually only a registered member of the party that will vote. So our hours is to bring out our own manifesto that will match, to pass what APC, because it's even obvious what manifesto can APC give to the world or to Nigerians. What manifesto they are, what are they going to campaign with? What are they? Is it the banditry? Is it the insecurity everywhere? Even in the southwest where Tinubu came from, you can imagine what's happening around everywhere. Look at although here, the students are just being, whether they even released, we don't even know, we are not sure of anything. So what are they coming to campaign with to Nigerians? Nothing. They have nothing. The bad road everywhere, travel from Oyo to saying no way, you cannot go anywhere. Something that's not less than that's not up to 4 or 5 hours. You can't go there. Traffic all over, bad road, bottle everywhere. Elisha to Ife, no road. I'm talking about Southwest, which I'm actually in now. You don't even go to North. The Niger road, no road, no security. No road anywhere. You can't even move from Yobe or Yola to Yobe. Sorry, Yobe to Borno by road. You can't move on that road and think you can walk with smoothly. Zaria to Safara, which is no more than 2 hours. You can't even go there. So what are they coming to campaign with? Yes, they can manufacture their behavior. You know, whether we like it or not, APC owns INEC. So they can decide to manipulate any number. That yes, this is where we are. We have social number, we have social number. Because whatever PRP is having is legitimately ours. It's just for us to build out a strategy that will actually multiply the number we have when it comes to general election, so that you can actually have the day.
All right. Talking about former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke, when you're saying, what will the APC campaign with? You are reading out what you believe to be the inadequacies or the negative side effects of this administration on the lives of Nigerians. What will Donald Duke be campaigning with? I mean, what was that thing, just like people ask of other presidential candidates, what was that thing they did in their previous political positions that he held that will make Nigerians to say this person can?
It is very obvious. It is very obvious. We have, as we are journalists, you should know what this is.
But we want you, we know, right? For the people who don't know, we want you to tell them.
I'm coming somewhere.
Okay.
So even if I'm going wrong, I'm saying, I'm not saying the right thing, you should be able to correct me. The TNAPA is there. Yes, the TNAPA is one of the things that Donald Duke, actually did. Nobody has matched it. Since right from then to date, the Ducati is very obvious, is very enormous. You understand? And for the fact that the PRP as a party always come out with a solid manifesto. Our manifesto always guided by people-related manifesto. So we won't just say, okay, Donald Duke, just like I said earlier, we are not leaving the fight for him alone. We are not leaving the battle for him alone, but the battle is going to be that of the party to Nigerians. Because Donald Duke is running under our party, which is people's oriented party that put people at first. So there's no way we will say, okay, Donald Duke, go and give us your manifesto. No, it's going to work with PRP manifestos, which is people oriented manifestos. So for sure, apart from what he has done as a governor of Cross River State, what PRP is going to, what PRP wants for Nigeria is going to be first. It's going to prevail all over wherever he might have done as a governor in a former state.
I am from Cross River State, so I know it is antecedent. I know what he did as governor of Cross River State. But we all know that state level is national level. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different kettle of fish. And if there's anything, former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi have actually learned that the hard way. But the difference between Donald Duke and Peter Obi is that Peter Obi has been in the national spotlight for a very long time. He has this huge followership called the Obedient Movement, and of course we have some neutral that may not be a member of the Obedient Movement but still believe in what Peter Obi can do if he get the opportunity to be in that position. We also have former Vice President Atiku Abubakar that have been in the national stage for a very long time. Donald Duke. Yes. Donald Duke. Some will say don't exactly have that national pedigree or national portfolio compared to the other persons exactly compared to these other names in the other political parties. So how does he expect to start galvanizing Nigerians between now and January or February 2027? That's a very short time to do that.
And that's what I've said. And that's what I've said. For the fact that Nigerians are tired of this Tinubu administration, you have said it. Atiku has came so many times. Obi is coming out not only the first time, not for the first time. So, and Nigerians have seen virtually all what they have to render. That of Donald Duke has not been seen. And that's why we are coming out to showcase rigorously what he can actually do. Within now and February, it's not a small period, my brother. It's still a very long time.
Is it really a long time? The APC, they've been working towards the president's re-election.
Yeah,
political analysts will say since they came
as
in,
it was inaugurated.
I have just said it. Yes, they have been working. Yes, rigorously too. But what did they have to show for it? I've said it. Insecurity, the bad road, even bad economy. Those are what the thing that the APC have to show for what they have been doing, and the entire Nigerians are strictly tired, are seriously tired. So they are clamoring. That's why they are clamoring for new thing, and this new thing have come from People Redemption Party, and we will not hesitate to showcase what we have to entire Nigerians.
Is this really the time for trial and error? Looking at the security situation, looking at the economy, looking at our reputation outside Nigeria, is this really the time for trial and error? Because you say, even though Donald Duke has not been president before, nobody look forward to what he can bring.
We are not flying Donald Duke for trial and error. It's basically what he has done in the past, which at least is obvious. It may be within the states, and likewise what the manifesto of People Redemption Party is talking about. We are not doing China here, because for the last election we actually fly, one of the prominent persons in Nigeria, which is Bola. And now again we are bringing a former governor of a state, which actually performed very well in the state during his era as the governor of the state. So now we are not doing trial and error. It's just for Nigerians to actually know what they actually want, and which the government in power to not give and to embrace it. It's one of the things to give, to know what challenges are. It's one of the things to ready to embrace the solution to the problem. And what we are coming to present to Nigerians is a solution to the problem they have, which they have actually identified by themselves.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there have been conversations about regional alliances in order to win elections. If you look at the 2023 elections, quite a number of the people whom we had contesting had either the presidential candidate from the south and the vice presidential candidate from the north, or vice versa. I mean, the president is from the south, the current vice president is from the north. The Labour Party presidential candidate was from the south, his vice president was from the north. Atiku also ran with someone who was from the south as a northerner. This time around, the questions from Nigerians are, will it be the same? Will we expect that as the presidential candidate of the People's Redemption Party, former governor Donald Duke will align with the northerner as his vice president in order to get the votes from that bloc?
Yes, there's an alliance ongoing. Like the People's Redemption Party is equally flying Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed
as a vice president.
As the vice president.
Oh,
that is cross-fertilization between the north and the south.
So you're telling us on good record right now that he will be the vice presidential candidate of the PRP.
Yeah, that is the agenda.
All
that
right.
is the agenda. I'm just letting the cats out of the bag.
Thank you for that. That's a scoop.
So, which I believe so much that, because I will not want to say that even some of the popularity the Obi got was actually from the north. Datti Baba-Ahmed. Most of our people from the south will make much noise, but when it comes to voting, when it comes to election proper, they not have it. Just give it to them, because even to the barest person in their household, they will have to come out. They don't do any other major thing than to come out, to vote en masse during the election. And that's one of the things that the PRP have actually, actualized. I mean, that's one of the things. That is like I told you, we have two sitting senators in PRP now. We have the two of them are from Bauchi State. One is Bola, then one is dialogue or something. Two of them are from the north, and this is part of the idea that PRP has galvanized within these few weeks, that everything is every political terrain is beginning to get tense. So, and these are the people that are quite coming to join the forces from the north to align with the south. I'm not sure that coming 2027 will give a good fight.
In your view, is that such alliance, is it really, necessary? Some would say that politicians always try to massage the ego of the north, get somebody from there, put those people in their cabinet when they eventually win, in order to pacify them, to make them feel like, oh, you're a part of us. Because if they do not have someone from that region in their cabinet or as a running mate, they may not just not get those votes, but just have this negative sentiment coming from there. Is that an opinion that you align with?
I don't want to align with myself with that. Whether we like it or not, they not have the numbers. It has been
some would argue that what they have is land.
No, they have the numbers. They don't just have the number, but they know what is right. An average donor will not just sit down and say my vote does not count. No, an average donor knows their votes count, and that's when you see them. They come out massively to vote during the election. And for some of us in the south, we've seen my vote does not count. They go and sit down in the
but quite a number of times, what we see is underage voters.
It's just some of those things are just main propaganda. You don't judge human beings with their face. I will not support that, because I spent a whole lot of time in the north, so I know how it works. An average Londoner believe to go and vote than to go and eat during the election.
Okay.
On the election day, they don't take it for liberty. But you see, people will be there calculating, sit down on the social media and be making a whole lot of noise. Instead of them to get their voter card, get to polling units to cast their vote. We need to castigate, we need to throw propaganda here and there. That no, don't vote. They are the underage votes and all that. You can't.
Is it not ironic that this is the region with supposedly a large number of non-schooled people, non-educated people? This is a region that we've been told, oh, there is a lot of illiteracy here, but you're trying to tell us now that, when it comes to voting, they really carry it on their heads.
Who are the people ruling Nigeria, my sister? Who are the people?
That sounds like you believe in northern domination.
From the existence of this country, go and check the record. From the existence of this country,
okay,
the North govern the country more than the Southerners. So when you come to voting, in terms of election, in terms of number, in terms of land structure, you see North have more than us. So I will not say domination, but they never stop us to equally, utilize what we have to. We have land, like even in your state. Yeah, you go to Okeogun, you see a whole lot of land. Go to Ondo State, you see a whole lot of land. Go to Ogun State. Nobody stop us from utilizing what we have. Nobody. In terms of allocations, match the allocation to one another. You see, we too from the south are equally getting what is right for us. So nobody is saying that the Southern should not utilize what they have. We have some of the things that even the North does not have. Like the ocean in Lagos and all that, like seaports and all that. You see, no northern state at one. We have a whole lot of in the south. We have seaports, we have dry ports in the south. So I don't think anybody is saying, okay, don't utilize what you have. Nobody is stopping us.
Okay. Now, the national chairman of your party, PRP Baba-Ahmed, has a few times made revelation that former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi and the leader of the New Nigeria People's Party NNPP, that's Rabi Kwankwaso, tried to join tried to join the PRP ahead of the 2027 general election, but couldn't succeed. Don't you think this was an opportunity missed because before the 2023 general election, Labour Party became what it is due to the political name of Peter Obi and the ADC coalition. One of the persons that made the ADC coalition thick then, to the extent that some would say APC rather, became afraid, was Peter Obi. And now with his defection to NDC, NDC has become a party to be reckoned with. Don't you think that was a huge opportunity missed by your party?
We never missed anything. PRP never missed anything. Rather, we gained more. Because by now, the PRP might have been destroyed with some of these people entrance into the PRP. Because
your party still have some legal issues and factional problems.
We don't have any legal issue. We don't have any legal issue. We want the case way back 2023, even before. It's just, I've mentioned it here. It's just a set of people that call themselves association. It's just a group, a set of people. I said no, they have a faction. We have not even in court as it is now, because we went as far as High Court and they could not proceed. We were expecting them to even went as far as Supreme Court. They could not proceed. You can check your record. They wrote even the association that said their faction on the same daily trust, yes, on the same daily trust, just within 12 hours. They wrote his agenda to read. So we don't have any legal issue. That's not what, because what actually stopped them is that they want to have all our body, without getting ready to volunteer even the fingertips of theirs. That's Nkosu and Obi. And for the fact that we realize that we will not add up anything to our party, rather they will only destroy us. So because they don't believe in our ideology, they just want to become president. Congress want to become president in the party. How does and they say they want to overtake Nigeria from President Tinubu. So how would they succeed that? They don't go in a unity way. They want to go in a divided way. So and PRP need to do what we did to make sure we do not accommodate, neither do we allow them. That does not mean some Labour thing did not still join us. We had a whole lot of them in Lagos that directly joined us without even Aburi. At the point Aburi came, a whole lot of them. Don't forget, Yusuf Datti came from same Labour. He came with whole lot of number to us. But not Obi. Obi have only movement. He doesn't have a political followers. He only have a movement. And you know what it means by movement? Your time. They can sit down in the beer parlour and say their movement. They can sit down anywhere. They don't have even voters register. They have voters card. Most of them doesn't have. And that's why they see that.
And yet it got over 6 million votes at the last general election for a party that just came out a few months before the election.
It is dirty combination of what gave that vote. It was a combination of Datti Baba-Ahmed and Obi.
So basically you're repeating what you said before, that it was the presence of Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed and the Labour Party and as Peter Obi's running mate that made him popular in 2023.
Yes.
Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed made Obi popular in 2023 because they're accusing us now that we made it up.
And that's what I said. The Datti has equally brought his follower from the north to PRP, not Obi. Datti has came to PRP with his followers. Not even from the north, even some of them from the south. Like the national youth leader of Labour, Kenneth, came with Obi. Came with what's it called? Yusuf Datti to PRP. In fact, it was the person that monitored the last primary that we did. It was not that conducted primary in River State. We happened to be the youth leader together in the forum, because we used to have the forum of national youth leader when I was national youth leader of PRP. So he came alongside with Obi, with Datti to PRP, not with Obi, because when Obi did not come. So he actually left Obi and joined Datti to join us. So what do we call that? It's not Obi. It's Obi not joining us does not remove a single thing from us. Neither Konkoso that see trying to fight his own foot.
You think the cloud that ADC made after Obi joined the ADC is artificial? You think the same thing is happening with NDC?
It is not only as of the time Obi joined ADC. It's never only Obi. The likes of Atiku, the likes of David Mark, all of them are there.
So what do you say about NDC right now? Because NDC has become a huge party thanks to the defection of Peter Obi to that party.
The end are just riding with. The end are just riding with. He's not. We are not yet to say okay whether because he has joined or not. You know, they made the whole lot of mess. As is even beyond what are we hearing now? Nothing compared to what we had in 2023. So let us watch and see what will be the end of the ADC and the what's it called NDC after Obi joined them. So that is what we need to look forward to see. It's not actually because he has joined. Let us see what their results is going to look like. If it's actually going to get the same number of votes he got in 2023. I believe can never get.
Talking about him getting the same number of votes, some political analysts have actually said the reason why it may be difficult for him to get the same or more votes than he did in 2023 is because the opposition has refused to align. The ADC was a coalition that unfortunately has now been fractured. There was the Ibadan summit that we keep talking about. These different coalitions and alliances, which of them did the PRP join? Don't you think that it should be united we stand as an opposition if indeed it is more about salvaging Nigeria from this quagmire we found ourselves than about personal political ambitions of the different people in the opposition?
Yeah.
PRP is not join any of the coalition. Initially we started the coalition discussion with ADC. You check the record, you realize yes, the ADC and PRP started the discussion. But at the point where we realize all this, this power mongers are beginning to flow in, and for the fact that we don't believe the same ideology with ADC, we have to end the discussion. We cannot go in line with them because what they are coming from is actually different from ours, and that's why I say that practically PRP did not go in line with ADC before even the arrival of the likes of Atiku and Aregbe and David Mark Co. Because these are the people that they always don't care from one political party to another. Almost every election year, you see within now and come 2031. You will see them moving from another party to one party to another party. And PRP, that's one because the long-serving political party in Nigeria. We hardly see us jockeying here and there. What we tend to do now is to build on this particular structure we have now and see how we can, actually, like now as stand today, I just said we have two sitting senators in PRP. As of the last time when we were talking on this same platform, we were not having one. Just 2 weeks ago, the two of them joined us from Bauchi. And you see, from there we capitalize, we work on it.
In other words, you're saying PRP do not believe in alliances. The party is strong enough to go at it alone. You're strong enough to fight APC and President Bola Tinubu out of office.
Alliance can actually come during the next, probably ahead of the election, because that's what I've said. From now till February, it's a very long way to go politically. Some opposition party has started joining. We may not actually be at center, but as we speak, some opposition party have started coming to pitch with PRP. We have, like in Osun, we have massive defection. of other political party, other opposition party to PRP. The same thing we had in Ekiti. Likewise in Kano, even PDP, in Kano we had them in mass coming to PRP. I think the last week or last 2 weeks, it's all over. So they are coming, but actually at the center where somebody will say, I'm bringing them. No, even in Lagos, we had a lot of Labour Party joined us about 2 weeks ago. Even in Lagos, some more job to be precise. As I speak, we have 2 candidates.
So basically, the people who you have in elective positions under the PRP right now, people who joined from other parties, not people who were elected from the beginning on the platform of that party.
No, not people that are elected. They just joined. They came from APC. Like the two senators came from APC. Just last 2 weeks before the closure of the INEC portal on party register. They joined us, and one of them is flag bearer of the party of the Presidential Party.
And you are certain that these people can be re-elected on the platform of the PRP?
Yeah, because they have the structure, they have the grassroots.
Is it not a borrowed structure though? You are saying people joined you from the APC. The APC has been accused time and time again of making their inroads into opposition political parties they believe has what it takes.
I have no borrowed structure. No borrowed structure because they are attached to the candidate, to the person himself, which he brought there. And the moment you join the PRP, you can't be a member of PRP without getting registered. They are card carrying, as we speak, they are card carrying member of People's Redemption Party. And as I've said earlier, we don't just leave our own candidate. Okay, do your things. No, as a party, you go in line with what the manifesto of PRP is talking about. So they are not borrowed structure. We don't have whatever PRP have is theirs. We don't borrow, we don't ask for, we are not money back political party. So where do we borrow? Or how do we bring them in? So we only canvas them with what we have. That is people oriented party. People first. So we don't borrow.
Okay. Well, do we have more questions to ask, or it's time for us to let them go?
All right, sir. We want to thank you for joining us today, right? You've spoken about the ideology of your party, how they are different from what is currently obtainable, but there is still the fear that no matter, I mean, of course, we're in a multi-party democracy, but no matter how many people we have on the ballot, that everything seems to be pointing to the success of the incumbent in the next election, not just because of his power of incumbency, but because of the disunity among the opposition. The chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council said recently, that was earlier this week or last week, that there might still be a mega coalition ahead of 2027. Are you aware of anything like that?
And that's what I said. That's what I said. I remember I had it from Dampale itself, whether I will see it anywhere yet. But I've equally said it here that now to February is still very long time. Anything can still happen. You get it, man. So anything can still happen. And for that fact, I will not say the door of collaboration has been closed. It will not actually be, the door might not be closed totally. Because even PRP as a party have received a lot of the campaign. And for the fact that INEC have been taken to court by the youth party for them to extend the time for the closure of the party register, we may still have opportunity to bring in more people to on board to our party and every other opposition like that. So they may still actually talk, and I believe that talk is actually in the arrangement. If they actually come on with a good strategy, like some of us have in PRP, then it could actually work out.
All right, I want to call a couple of names, and I want to know if you consider them veritable threats to the emergence of former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke as Nigeria's president. Do you consider Atiku Abubakar a veritable threat to the PRP?
I will not displease him. I will not displace him. Neither do I displace Konkosto as a person. It's because they actually have what it takes to, but coming together of every one of them, if there is going to be truly a genuine alliance, I think it will actually go a very long way in getting rid of this dominant APC.
All right. Do you consider Peter Obi to be a veritable threat to the PRP?
I've never seen Peter Obi as a threat. I've never seen Peter Obi, because Peter Obi only owns the movement.
All right.
And I've told you, the movement will not come out on the day of election to come and vote. They are not critical set of people. We are talking about critical set of people. You talk about somebody that's there, where the you stand. They make a whole lot of noise. I'm sorry, they make a whole lot of noise. And in when we talk about voting and emergency, you don't actually need to make plenty noise before you get yourself in place. So it's not about noise. It's all about voting. It's all about getting yourself, registered with the INEC, getting your voters card ready, boundary voters card previously ready, get it dusted, and on the day of election, go out to go and vote. Don't say my vote does not count. And most of all these followers that are following the people that are following will be in the movement. They are outside there. They are not truly based there.
Okay.
So they are there on social media making a whole lot of money. You don't vote on social media. We vote physically, not on social media.
All
so
right.
those are the kind of loyalty he has.
Do you consider the AAC presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore as a threat to the PRP?
I call Sowore a commercial journalist. Sowore is better for Sowore to continue with the journalism than saying he wants to come into politics.
Oh wow.
Yes, that's why I call him a commercial journalist. He's not even a journalist like you and my brother there. You Joseph and Co. He's a commercial journalist that make plenty noise, blackmail people to get money to his pocket. So you don't call that one a politician. He's not a political politician. He's just I don't take him that serious.
Safe to say you don't consider him a threat. What about the SDPs Adewale Adebayo?
What do you call his party?
SDP.
And that
Social Democratic Party.
That one is subject of Tinubu now.
He has said he isn't, and he doesn't like it when anybody says that.
Is that what?
He has said that he is not, and he does not like it when anybody says that about him.
Okay, so people have been saying this, and that's what I know him to be. It's a student of SDP is only funded by the likes of the people that give birth to Tinubu. So it's still their party, whether I like it or not. Whether I like it, anybody calling him that or not, that's what he is. So for what I know, so that's what I know.
Oh, all right. I think it's let's stop putting you on the spot. All right, it's time for us to go.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
All right.
We have to bring in more contributors to the show. Thank you very much, Comrade Wolimoh Olajide, National Vice Chairman, Southwest PRP, and former National Treasurer of National Association of Nigerian Students, NAT. Again, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, before you go, would like you to maybe encourage Nigerians on why they should go to the polls in 2027 to vote for the PRP.
Because if they don't go to the poll, you understand, all these Jamaican police you always rule this country, and for the fact that they are not ruling well, they are not leading us well. So that's one of the reasons why they have to go to the poll and vote for PRP. And they should not stop this habit of saying my vote does not count. On this one, your vote is going to count. Please go out there, look for key. Our logo is key. You will see the people.
Oh, the logo is a key. Are you doing grassroots mobilization to sensitize people on how they can identify that?
Of course, we are doing. We have been doing that even before the primaries, and after the primaries, we still continue to do that. Our logo is key, so they should go out there to see how we can unlock the fortune of this country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. We do appreciate you for joining us this afternoon, and we hope You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, then. Thank you very much. We have been speaking with Comrade Wolimoh Olajide. He is the National Vice Chairman of the People's Redemption Party in the Southwest and also a former National Treasurer of NANS, that's the National Association of Nigerian Students. It's time for us to take your calls on the new Nigeria debate. The number to call is 0803-692-9933
or 0700-903-903-903. And our WhatsApp line, you can call or text us there, 081-717-56338. Keep it short, keep it simple. No insult, no mudslinging.
Please keep it very, very polite, because some people they've called Peter Obi's name now. They've said that it is Datti Baba-Ahmed that made Obi popular in the north. I know some people will not like that, okay? But we've touched on different issues today. Don't just focus on that particular one. No mudslinging. Keep it short, keep it simple, keep it polite, and keep it civil. All right, 0803-692-9933 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the show. Give us a call. Make sure you turn down the volume of your radio set, okay? Good afternoon to you. You're welcome. Hello? Hello? All right, I think your network is bad. Hello?
Switch off your radio set, please. Switch off your radio set. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us in where you're calling from, please.
This is Ebuka calling from Agege.
Okay, Ebuka, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say something about Nigerians, that do we even need someone to convince us that APC will do better when they come back? At least everybody has experienced where PDP left us. So they are still saying they will not surrender power to any opposition that will take us backward. So if taking us backward is where we'll be enjoying, I believe that backward will be better. You understand?
Okay.
Because
bro, are you being sarcastic? It sounds like that way.
I'm not sarcastic, because yesterday I want to go and fill gas. I fill gas for 1.8.
No, your own is good. You have change. I bought mine 2,000 per kg.
So why are there? So what's that? So I pray that God will open Nigerians' eyes to vote wisely. So I'm not campaigning for anybody, but if we know who we do good, let's support the person. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. You're welcome. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, my name is Mike. I'm calling from my area of Lagos.
Welcome, Mike.
Thank you very much. Actually, I had the man coordinated to PRP or something like that. If I may ask, who is the presidential candidate of PRP?
Former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke.
Donald. Okay, thank you very much. So let me tell you one thing. All these people are directly or indirectly working for Tinubu. I'm telling you the truth. They are directly or indirectly working for Tinubu. And who is saying that the obedience are just what they call it, say their movement? They have their PVCs. They have their secondly, we have to change this narrative. Even Donald Duke himself knows the worth of Peter Obi. And if we don't change our way of doing things, we shall continue to suffer. Okay, imagine a man in this Nigeria that have not been traced to any criminality. They have not been traced to any criminality. Peter Obi. They have not been found in any way, any form of criminality, drug or so on and so forth. And it's still moving around the street and people are following him. I'm telling you, even Pankwa is so new to where that without Peter Obi is going nowhere. I think, even I think himself knew too well that Peter Obi is stubborn. Even after the 2023 election, this weekend that is parading himself as God, said that, let me tell you, say that 2023, say Peter Obi is a hero. Peter Obi won that election, but we just take it in good faith because of the Nigerian
that's fast. We're looking at 2027.
So what I'm saying, in effect, is this: Peter Obi is good. At least let us try him for the very first year. It does not mean to that
we can also try Donald Duke now. We can also try Atiku.
Yes, I'm telling you. I think we are not campaigning, but I'm telling you what we have seen so far. Okay, Donald Duke can not come out and say I didn't acquire any property from government as a result of a governor or former governor. But Peter Obi told you rightly that the property has in Lagos, bought it from a family. They go and verify. Hello.
Thank you very much for your call. Thank you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation. This thing was talk about, so person is working for President Tinubu. So person is working. Shuri has been accused of working for President Tinubu. Now, one person has been accused, or even Atiku has been accused of. Must everybody work for him?
Wow.
Welcome to the New Nigeria Debate. Good afternoon to you.
Chioma, good afternoon.
Welcome to VOP. Tell us in where you're calling from.
Yeah, this is America. Wise man, I greet you.
I greet you too. Talk to us.
Yeah, what I want to say, when somebody said that Peter Obi doesn't have followers, it's only those that have been in the bear parlor sitting and talking about Peter Obi and that. Now, we cannot just conclude until if they can able to allow us to have free and fair election, then we are going to know who is who. It's all about condemning and saying that Obi doesn't have anybody. Suppose they can able to allow Nigeria to vote their conscience, then we're going to know who is who. Yes, and Obi is someone that everybody are following with their PVC, not with their mouth alone. Because of Obi, I voted for my lifetime last year. 2023. I never voted before, and I will, because of Obi, vote again. So
there are also other people voting because of different candidates. All right.
Okay. Yeah. But if you can see the mass, the way people voted on 2023, have you ever happened before? Have you ever had, even some people travel from abroad, came back to Nigeria because of to vote? Who did they vote for? Even some people said, which who really win. So let's talk about this. So now let me ask a question, just as the last person said, what are we really gaining in this particular, what they call it, governments? Is it the killing of the innocent blood? Chioma, do you know that people that do salad day, that in my streets, about 2-3 streets near me, none of them can be able to, afford RAM? Why? RAM is 800 and something thousand naira. Now I begin to ask, even rain refused to fall yesterday, so because maybe the sacrifice was not taken away.
It fell in my own area. Which one be say rain?
It did not fall in my own side. It was sunshine. I was asking whether
rain not fall this morning. Even this morning, as we come work, rain still drench us.
Now today rain fall. Chioma, in my own place there was a sunshine, and rain normally fall. I begin to ask some of them, this one rain no fall. Maybe now the blood of innocent people that was killing. Maybe the sacrifice.
Thank you very much for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to VOP.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us in where you're calling from, please.
I am Mr. Polycarp. Solomon and Chioma.
Yes, sir.
I thank you people. You are doing a nice job.
Thank you.
There is one thing I want to say here. It looks as if we as a country, we are under a spell. Starting from, personal aggrandizement and all of that from the part of these politicians. This one now, there are so many of them. Okay, let me just make special reference with Atiku, that's ADC. Look at how that, party that would have been a very formidable opposition. It looks as if there is a spell against that party. Okay, look at Atiku as a person. See all this, it has been agreed even by the Northerners that is the tone of the South. That man has become a destroyer all the time. But what I am saying is that, like the man that your guest there now, from PRP and all of that, how can somebody like that come to echo the name PRP when he should be talking about a formidable opposition to push these people out, and he is praising PRP, whom I would say that is very, very far from becoming what Nigerians want. So this kind of disintegration is not going to lead us anywhere. Okay, look at how he came, campaigning against Obi. They themselves that call themselves opposition, they go about working against themselves. The question now is that where are we heading to? So the truth is that for anybody to come out and start speaking big grammar on radio, after the deed has been done, this APC, it should be removed. No matter how these people calling themselves all sorts of names, technocrats, this and that and that and that and that, they are thinking only of themselves. They are not, even as I'm speaking with you now, children of 2 years, 3 years are under captivity. And somebody says he's a president jumping up and down and want to take over again. And our so-called politicians, they are not bothered. What they are thinking about their separate ambitions.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much for us to talk. That is what I have to say.
Thank
Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
call. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Nigeria Debate. Looks like we can't connect with him. Okay. Hello. 003-692-9933. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome
Well,
to the Nigeria Debate.
I die in areas or as they continue.
It's still on. Same to you.
Okay, this is MD, Open Advocate from Soulere.
Okay, MD, go ahead, sir.
From now to 2027, we will be having some political neophytes who will come on radio and they're talking about that. That is one is given. But the truth is that Obi is the political land of Nigeria. Obi is political land, cannot carry it. He serve on land, he cultivate on it, he match it, he see where it is. You see, when we are the days that the northern players who kind of use the word don't know that they have been cheating them for so long. What they need is just a good leader. Come from anywhere, it doesn't matter. And they have been displaying it in 2023. So being one, I'm really challenging everybody to tomorrow. So let us go and show you anything and see who is actually.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, my brother. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP.
And this is I will call you to Solomon. Good afternoon, sir.
Keep Solomon. Okay, that's a good.
And Sister Chioma and Nathan. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us.
Tell us in the way you're calling from, please.
I am from Igondo.
Your name?
My name is Ben Awelan Naboni.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I want us to
first of all, switch off your radio set, please.
I want us to be very, very careful the way we present matters, because the narrative we are trying to showcase will go a long way. Many people, over millions of people, are listening to this radio station. Your listenership and followership is enormous. So I want every presenter there to know the kind of content or narrative it pushes front. Like what Chioma Innocent is trying to stress. I'm watching her the way she makes her comments. Why are you stressing the point that that Ahmed was the one that Ghana support for Peter? Don't you know the profile of Peter? Do you know the respectability of Peter?
That was a comment from our guest. That was a comment from our guest.
Why is he making stress on me?
When someone makes a statement, you want to understand. You want to understand where they are coming. Excuse me, sir. Unfortunately, you cannot come on. You cannot come here and tell me how to do my job. Or do you want to beat me up? Do you want to beat me up? Hello? Do you want to beat me? I get it. You cannot call me and say you want to start warning me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Solomon. If you feel that I have not done something the way. Are you stupid?
Wow. Okay, I think
that is so unfortunate. I want to believe that you are a father, and if this is how you handle issues in your home, I am sorry for your children. You call and then you say, oh, you're not happy with the way something is said. Someone makes a statement, even if you are the one that is being interviewed here, and you make a statement, and I'm asking you, why did you make such a statement? Why did you say that this person made this person popular? Then you give me your argument, and then the conversation ends. What do you love Obi more than his family members? Do you love Obi more than the millions of his fans? Don't ever call this station again and talk to me like that. Don't do it. Don't try it. You this girl, who or what do you think you are? Don't try it. And don't let me lose my cool. What's the meaning of that?
Just let's take it easy. I think it's time for us to read some messages. Let's be done with the phone calls now. It's almost time for us to go. I think we have time to read one or two messages before we go. Where do we start from? Okay. Let's see. We are going. Okay. Good afternoon. Though every Nigerian eligible can contest in an election, but when I look inward, most of our politicians are just about their names to appear on the Guinness Book of Record that they were once president. Someone like Donald Duke and co. that are from the south. Why can't they come together and give it to Peter instead of sharing their vote with while APC comes out winning at the end of the day? Their behaviors don't reflect their for the masses as they claim to be. This is from Korede. Thank you very much, Korede. Okay. Ike from Canal Estate Okota. Your guest today talks like a person waking up from sleep. How can he say that he made Obi popular? Imagine Kettle calling pot black. Pure jealous from the highest order. APC man in disguise. Okay. Good afternoon. In the studio, Chioma, anyone blaming Atiku because he is the turn of the south is only economical with the truth, because if we are really following the pattern, anyone from the south or southwest will not be contesting until someone from the southeast have ruled before going back to the southwest. So this gentleman agreement is null and void as far as anyone is concerned. The injustice against the people of the southeast is very glaring before them. So we should stop blaming Atiku or anyone from the north contesting, because the southwest has broken the whole thing. Mayor from Ikotunwegbe. Okay. Next. Okay. Well, let's see. Donald Duke can be compared with me. He has no political clout. He doesn't know where Duke is coming we don't know where Duke is coming from. He just wants his name to be registered as a political candidate. He cannot get more than 100,000 votes. This man in your studio was just speaking English. He needs to face reality because he is still dreaming. Jude from Ayetoro. One or two more and it will be time for us to sign out. Chinonso from Bariga, thank you very much for your message. This is too long. I laugh when I listen to your guest. I suggest VOP management find a way to let us contribute while your guest is still online, because make una try, please make una try. For my contribution, I just want to let Nigerians know that LP had that internal crisis because APC always shake anytime Obi is called. Okay, let's end it here. Good day, VOP crew. All the opposition parties accept that the one with the Obi is working indirectly from President Tinubu's return to the office. Please mark that. Okay, Patrick from Ijedodo. Okay, it is time for us to go.
Yeah, let's take this message. Andy Best from Igondo says they should give us free and fair election, then they will know if obedient have voters card or not. Anna Paul from Coca, thank you for your message. This person says, good afternoon, Chioma and Solomon. I'm so sorry for the insult. Edosa from Ikeja, thank you very much. I want to apologize to I don't even know how to put it, but I want to apologize to you for losing my cool today. I'm apologizing to the millions, the myriad of VOP fans, the audience, the listeners who listen to us, those people who always tune in, people who use their data to watch us on YouTube. You call us on the phone, you call us with your airtime, people who listen to us, thank you very much. And I want to say to anybody who does not like the sound of my voice, if you hear the sound of my voice, please just maybe off the radio, tune off, do whatever you want to do. But I beg, in the name of God, don't. If you want to suggest how things can be done better, is very, very different. I am so ashamed and so disappointed at that man who called you. Called this like Abi Pikin. You can't shout for me. You can. You know, if you spoil my mind today, I beg. Please, I want to be. I'm going to be in a happy mood. If you catch me for a road, if you say if you beats me, oh yeah, beats me now, because if you say you know talk, I don't talk with you talk. Tomorrow you come here, come and take the mic, and if you feel you can talk best. When we invite guests here, now political campaigns, you go stay here the one wey go vex you pass this one in case you don't know. Now political campaign season we do. In case you don't know it, we will bring more opposition candidates here. AB from Ekpe will soon come here one day and talk his own. You understand? So if you have not even gotten angry, in case you don't know, that's all we have for you on the New Nigeria Debate today. Again, I want to apologize to those who might have been disappointed by my outburst. I am sorry, but we're only humans. We get a lot of, so people call on Esther Show to report me. I'm innocent. What have I done?
Well, your soul name says it all. Okay, thank you very much for the contribution. New Nigeria Debate comes up Tuesdays and Thursday. Tuesday, Chioma will be here again on Tuesday with Esther, so you will definitely hear her voice again. So next week, Tuesday, 1:30 to 3
p.m.
It's a political program. It's supposed to be a program that is will usher you to the 2027 general election, all the happenings as far as politics and politicians and political parties are concerned. That is what this program
is all about. It's time for us to go. Funhouse time with MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie comes up very, very shortly. It is your civic responsibility, your right and duty as a citizen to get your permanent voter's card. So please do that. cvr.inecnigeria.org. So we'll come your way again, same time, same station on the New Nigeria Debate next week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.